Hey, there's John Siskovich, and I added some stuff to the outside of our tasting room. I wanted to give you an update on the outside of that, the work that's already done, and some fun stuff for the weekends should you decide to come out to Connecticut this summer. Now, of course, when you have a farm full of chicken tractors, you have to use a chicken tractor to block off the area that you have outside that's supposed to be your specific designated drinking area. And then I'm making these metal gates. This square in the middle is 4 square feet. It actually takes 4 square feet of field growing space to grow enough barley to brew one of our IPAs, 1 can of our IPA, 16 ounces. So that 4 square feet is going to be built into the architecture more and more as I have time to upgrade all this stuff to get the message forward that all of our convey the message that all of our grain is sourced locally, and we can do the math that it's actually about 53 acres of grain annually for our 2018 production using the 4 square feet metric to produce the amount of beer that we produced that year. But we'll talk about that in a future video. One of the fun projects I got to do was installing this countertop. I sunk these large posts in and yeah, just build a counter. I got to work outside, and it added another 1/3 total square feet onto our tasting room area. Now, as we go around to the back, as it is summer and beautiful, you'll see the picnic tables, which you've seen in the past, and then the kids' playground area where I threw a couple large stones, the geodesic dome. And the fun thing about this balance beam is it's a sugar maple from the property. Now the bark is coming off, the rest of it. But the area that had no bark on it at all, I debarked and toasted in an oven, and then we used that steeped in the beer for a stout that was then mixed with some candy cap mushrooms, and the toasted sugar maple bark added a roasted marshmallow flavor to the beer, which was pretty awesome. And then surrounding the outside of the tasting room, the grass is growing, and I'm going to talk about my pasture in the next video. Grass is growing. I have fewer animals on it this year. Our tasting room was built in an old dairy barn, and the cows would come into that back door twice a day. And then my best grass is out in the field right here. That's where it got the most traffic and fertilizer in the past. And I sad to not see chickens on it right now. I'm gonna have a batch of chickens run down this field later in the year. This is the same field that I ran chickens on in the Justin Rhodes videos, if any of you guys have caught that or crossed over in the audiences. And to that effect, Justin came and visited me a while ago. And if you feel like coming to visit me this summer, I had a kid. My neighbor's having a kid who works in the tasting room, and that means now that mine's a little bit older and Kate's home, I will be bartending some of these weekends behind the bar, bussing glasses, and my farm tours have started up every Saturday at 2 o'clock. So if you come here to Western Connecticut and Kent, if you look for Kent Falls Brewing Company, I will be around. Happy to chat, happy to discuss farming, marketing, whatever you guys feel like stopping in for. We don't serve food here, but we do encourage that you bring your own food, and we serve beer. If I'm super busy, hang out and try to catch my sleeve, and we'll have a little chat, little conversation. But Saturdays, 2 o'clock, it's a free farm tour, and once we are fully staffed, we'll be getting that every single weekend throughout the entire summer, except for that one weekend in August where my brother is getting married. But that's the little special nugget for this video. It is warm. I'm feeling very hairy these days, and a little crazy with having now a family of 4 and trying to manage all of this stuff. But man, days like today, there's some weather coming in, but it's humid, a little bit of breeze, and muggy. It's kind of awesome. I hope whatever you're doing brings you joy, and until next time, I will see you out in the field. Maybe this field right here, maybe that main pasture.